All right, guys, and coming into Tuesday of next week after Martin Luther King Jr., my most favorite stock that I'm seeing that if we can get this dip, this will be insane. But we've seen this happen a lot. We've seen these dips happen, so I got to be prepared. I got to release the video just in case it does, so you guys know exactly what I'm looking for. OPTT is one of my most favorite stocks. Okay, hands down, solid company. Love this price action it's doing. It's made a massive uptrend here. I mean, look at this big move up here, came tumbling down, and then the new bulls got in right here had made Moss awesome money. I don't think this thing is done. I don't think it's close to done. I think this definitely needs to rest. Okay, this thing needed a correction down. We went from 175 to 91 cents right now. What I'm eyeing, and you guys know that if you watch my videos constantly, we've already played this on the EMA 10. This thing is done. You know, we made our 10%. It moved up 26%. No problemo. That's why we take conservative gains. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about and you're like kind of like, what is all this EMA talk? Join the premium Discord. You guys will keep up to date. You don't need to understand the science. You just need to understand this is like Fibonacci retracements. And basically what that is we wait for price to pull back on levels that the algos look for. So when price moves up, we do not want to chase it. We don't want to FOMO. Obviously, when price is at my upper Keltner channels, I had this colored red because I never want to buy this. It's there to show me like, okay, this is overextended. It's imbalanced, and so price pulls back. And then where do we bounce? Is on this 5 here. You know, that right here is this bounce. But my favorite bounces are the 10 and 50 because it takes out minimal losses. When you skip the EMA 5 to the 10, you get the biggest bounces. For example, when you go to 175 to 99 cents, you can expect to bounce on that EMA 10, and that's what we did. This was the very beginning of OPTT. Nobody cared about it. Nobody, was really eyeing it till this thing went had bonkers of a move, right? We went from 14 cents all the way up into 81 cents in literally a week, right? That was massive. But then price pulls back. What happens is we hit this 10, and what I care about is, and then this is what a lot of people I say, like, would you get stopped out here? Is no, because the daily candle did not have a body of a candle close under the EMA 10. If we have a body of a candle close under the 10 or the 50 on those levels, I look to stop out. This right here was another fabulous gain of 36%. We take our 10% and run. We did not hit this EMA 50, and this is why I think this is such a crucial area. I think if we can really just get down to that 50, I'm looking to put in bigger size on this. This 50 is on the 58-cent mark. Do keep in mind it does go up like a penny every day. So next week, you're gonna on Tuesday it should be around 59 cents. So definitely keep an eye on OPTT. It's one of my most favorite companies. I don't just want to randomly buy it. You can see on the EMA 20 there is algos liking this area. We did bounce 30% here. We go back down and we bounce another, 22, 3%. So the algos are loving this area. You can kind of see a big consolidation right here on this big support zone. And that's where a lot of things go and happen. But what I like to see is I know market makers are watching this big support. So if we can break through that, have stop losses hit, and then hit the 50, I'm a new bull into this play. So I've seen this happen many, many, many times on where we will hit these areas. After all, these are penny stocks. They're more volatile. They're going to have to dilute to get money. So, they're not the strongest companies, but these are going to give you really massive gains, and that's how I like to play this. We obviously are in an uptrend. The EMA 50 is at the very bottom, so I like to show you guys stocks that a lot of people are into. This had 18 million volume, this has 26 million volume. There's a lot of eyes on this, so this is not just one of those stocks that I think is just going to go pump and then all the way dump, reverse split, and all that stuff. This is a really as you can see, it's a very bullish pattern here. We had this big move up, corrected, a lot of it down, and I think that's what we can do with this move. And then basically from this 50, head higher like that. That's best case scenario. Obviously, it could take its time, but I'm going to take my 10% and scale out, and then put the rest at break even, so that way I can write this up as most as possible. So keep an eye out on Ocean Power Tech, as I think this is due. You can also see right in here if we do get that EMA 50. I like to look at the weekly chart too. It's at 46 cents. So basically my buy zone will be at 60 cents, and then The other one is around the 50-cent mark. So 0.50 to 60 is a very safe buy zone for OPTT. Obviously, that has to have a nice little correction down. Are we going to get that? We'll see. But we've had it down in here where we had this massive, down move here. If we get relatively close, I might look to get into it. But that's my really in my analysis on how I don't get FOMO when I see price way up here. I know a lot of people have averages that are extremely high, and I just want to encourage you and just learn from it. And that's totally okay. We all make mistakes. Learn from that experience and be like, well, how do I get into something without not chasing it? And this is the strategy. Do it. But obviously, you want to make sure you get in on the earlier trends if you want to hold longer, because this right here is when the thing started kicking off. And then we had that pullback to get us back in. And I can show you time and time again on those pullbacks that are going to make the next big wave. Could this make a new high? Absolutely. But after a while, you got to understand is I'm only going to play these levels once. If we touch this 50 and it does this kind of pattern, just like on that 10 where it goes like this and then it just immediately comes back down, then I don't like it, okay? And that's what we had on this 10. We knew we could make a nice conservative gain, and we took that gain. But then it did this pattern where it retested the 10, and that's considered bullish. Or bearish. So don't just get right in again and be like, well, I bought OPTT at 60 cents, and it pumped to 80, and then it comes back to 60. It's a good buy again. No, that's just a dead cat bounce. Then that's not a continuation of the uptrend. So I try to be aware of that. I try to tell you guys, if you guys watch a lot of these videos, you're gonna see like how awesome this strategy works, how awesome you can get precise entries, and how consistently you can make money doing this simple but effective follow the trend strategy where if price hits the upper counter channel, check mark. It's a very bullish stock. If price has EMA 50 at the very bottom, check mark. Now we wait. We wait for the 10 and then the 50, because I've learned that if you skip the 5 and go to the 10, you get a nice bounce. If you skip the 20 and go to the 50, you get a really big bounce. The 50 is my safest thing. My stop loss is if a daily candle closes under the EMAs, okay? So if I buy it here on the 50 and the daily candle closes under it, about 15%, then I'm out, okay? Very simple but effective strategy. We don't want to make this complicated. I want to make sure everyone can trade and keep it simple, stupid. So if you guys want to join the premium Discord, learn my strategies, learn my real-time alerts, because a lot of times I'm looking at these and they happen fast. It's hard to get in them if you're not fast enough. So I can find these. I'm watching them. I have a watch list screener set up, and I will alert these all in my Discord. And it's not going to cost you a lot of money just to see these. If you want to access the Discord, hit the link down below in the YouTube comments below. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Will say join the premium Discord for my alerts. If you click the link down in the YouTube comments, it'll take the free chat. If you want to subscribe, head on over to how to subscribe. But basically, all you have to do is just hit day trade alerts under the subscriptions tab, and you'll have access to my day trades and swing trades for $12 a month. Very cheap, very, very affordable. And like I said, it's not going to cost you a lot, and you're going to have access to education, day trading education, swing trading education, my live streams that I go over real time answering questions, group discussions and all that. And then the premium chat is where everyone kind of like discuss stuff. But OPTT is one of my most favorite stocks coming into next week. I'm not gonna. I definitely think we can hit this EMA 50 coming in there. If not, I'm just gonna keep this on watch. So I just wanted to let you guys know I really do like this. You want to find companies like this. You don't want to find companies that are downtrending because there's something wrong with it. The algos know there's something wrong with it, and that's why they're just shorting every pumps. And when you look at a solid company like this that, they don't have, I haven't seen a reverse split yet, and everything is just awesome about it, right? They're really trying to help shareholders, and I have no doubt that we can bounce on this EMA 50. So I just need a really nice correction here because I know it's due for some. This thing had a massive pump, and then I can see that big V-shaped pattern. So I'm going to be that new bull that waits for that area. And like I said, 50 cent to 60 cent as of now is my buy zone. So anywhere in that area, I'm going to look to buy. Okay, so let's see what it happens. If you guys want to join the Discord, I definitely think you guys will learn a lot. My day trading strategy is my best, make money every day. And then my swing trading strategies is supplementing that income. Day trading strategy will give me a consistent income of selling credit spreads. I think you guys are going to love that strategy. But this is OPTT, Ocean Power Tech. I'm very bullish. I think this EMA 20 could bounce for sure. But I'm just going to be patient since, you know, I don't want to lose the gains on this, because if this drops to that, well, that is a 30% drop to the next level. So that's why I want to make sure, you know, if we do that, then, well, now I can minimize my loss to just 15% down here compared to 30 plus a 45% loss. And that's why I played this skipping the EMA strategy. You can have a very nice, clear loss prevention. All right, guys, give this video a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.